What's up, everybody? This is Rick from TAC-HILL. Long time no see. Today I just wanted to go over some stuff that I've been working on for a while. And first off, I'd like to show my haversack. I made this out of leather. The button here is a piece of mesquite. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Sorry for the camera shaking and everything. Just burned some stuff on it. A couple runes and stuff. On the back you can see where I took some leather and mounted it in there and got it all set up. On the actual strap I have a Opinel knife, leather sheath that I made for it. This was sent to me by Carolina Chris Outdoors. Thank you, Chris. Burned this a long time ago. I think you guys have seen this. I've shown this in videos before. Right here's a little film canister that was sent to me by Dino. Thank you, Dino. Down inside of it is just fat wood dust, if you want to call it Maya dust, whatever. On the strap itself I mounted and sewed in some leather little hooks so that I could mount stuff on there. On this side I have Night Eye slide lock, and then these Wells Lamont gloves. You can pick these up at Walmart for like 10 bucks. Anyway, I took them, and not being able to leave stuff alone, I had to burn them a little bit and put some stuff on them. That came out pretty nice. Inside of my pack, we'll go over the contents of that because I've wanted to talk about that a little bit and show you guys some of what I carry. Usually every time I go out I have this pack with me. I've really stopped buying other companies' gear and I'm trying to make my own, but there is some gear that I still use and love. So that being said, that's that. Let's go ahead and get into this pack real quick. First we have this. This is just a little leather holder that I made. Down inside of there I have a leather strap. This was made by Jeremiah over at Country Prepper, also known as CP Kydex. I heard recently he passed away, and may you rest in peace, brother. Anyway, he sent that to me, and I carry that to just hone up my knives when I'm out. Then I have a pre-made tie line for if I'm going to set up a shelter or whatever. If you guys are curious about this, I can go into it. I just carved these toggles and they're sitting on prusik knots. Just if I have to throw up a quick shelter, that's what that's for. Plastic water bottle. Y'all know the use for that. The reason why you collapse it is to save space, obviously, but you open it up and boom, you fill it up with water. So just makes it easy to carry an extra container. Then I carry a water bottle. It's good to stay hydrated, especially out here in the desert. I do have a battery in there. This is a 10,400 mAh battery with a charging cable for my stuff. You can see there it does have the 3 ports on it, different ports, and then a light. Don't mean to shine that right in your eyes, sorry about that. And then it has a digital readout to tell you how much juice it has. Next item that's in there is my spoon knife. Went ahead and burned this. This is a Mora. I made the sheath for it. Not the best sheath, but you know, I'm still working on learning the leather and getting used to it. Anyway, I burned some runes, the TAC-HILL runes on it, and then I've been getting into these mandala patterns and stuff, trying to learn those better. Came out not too bad. And then I have my Hidden Woodsman meat fork. I usually go out with canned fish. I know this might not be, you know, this is more of a poker for meat. It does work for the the canned fish I eat, so I usually have this with me. I do have like other little sporks and stuff like that I could take, but you know, I'd rather support a good company like the Hidden Woodsman. That's one of the companies that I do support and love. Okay, next item. My friend Donna over at Dream Creations and Adventures, she made me this beautiful carving knife, and I went ahead and made a sheath for it with a mandala pattern. Came out pretty nice. I like it. And then down in the bottom of that, I have just some sharpening stones and a little leather sheath that I made for them. It's rough, medium, and then fine grit diamond stones, just for honing up the blade if you need to. And then in the very bottom of it, heavy duty trash bag. Now onto the main part of this kit, or the haversack, and that is the Hidden Woodsman survival kit, survival pouch, whatever you want to call it. In this, I have managed, I think I'm really the only one. I've watched some other videos, and I haven't seen really, I mean, I've seen people come close to doing the 10Cs, but I think I'm the only one who's actually completely put the full 10Cs into this bag, and you can see it's packed to the brim. I mean, but I carry it with me everywhere I go in my kit. You can see on the outside, I do have a Night Eyes light. This first pouch, it is tight, by the way. This first pouch, I carry a little silicone cup that was given to me by my friend Donna. She's the one that made me the carving knife. I use this not for myself, but for my dog, when I take out my dog. And then, along with that, is a Brunton compass. You can see there, let me see if I can get that to go in the light. It's the True Arc 3. It's a pretty good compass. But that's in the front pouch, the front pocket here. Okay, now opening the pack, and you can see she's pretty packed full to the brim. We'll start with this one first, since she wants to pop out. This is a unexpanded Coke bottle that I wrapped paracord all the way around. Down inside of it is some wax jute twine, a ferro rod, and striker. So it's a little fire kit. It'll definitely get you a fire going, and it's all waterproof because it's inside of there. So there's fire. Shelter, I have a 5x7, what is it, Outdoor Products, I believe, tarp, with the stakes inside of it, inside of a plastic bag. I actually cut these stakes down a little bit just to get them to fit better inside of there. So not too bad, especially because the dirt out here is so hard, so you don't really have to worry about them pulling out real easy. But they're still pretty long. I don't know how well you can see that. They're still pretty long. I cut about 1.5 inches off of them just to get them to fit better inside of the pack. So there's shelter. Okay. Then we have cordage. This is 50 feet of paracord. We have cutting utensil, okay, which is SE Azula with some Ranger bands thrown on there. Beautiful knife. This is a really good little knife. It could pretty much do anything, and you can abuse it and it'll just keep going. For illumination or candle, I have my Through Night TC12. It's a pretty excellent flashlight. As you can see right now, it's on the moonlight setting. Pretty excellent flashlight, I think, at least my opinion. I always keep it on the moonlight just in case the button might get turned on or something. The moonlight is like 72 days it'll run, so That's pretty good. Instead of using a sail needle, I opted for an awl. So this is actually a leather awl that obviously you can see I kind of put my pattern on, did some stuff to make it look cool. It works really good. And I think it's just, in my opinion, it's better than a canvas needle because it allows you to go through a lot of different things. I just took a piece of plastic tube and put some duct tape on it to hold it so it doesn't poke through anything. Then down inside this little pouch here. By the way, these packs are awesome. Malcolm over at the Hidden Woodsman, he makes some of the best gear that I know of. Got an old frog tag patch on there. Anyway, down inside that pouch, I have a bandana. Okay, some more heavy-duty plastic bags or Ziploc bags, 2 of them to be exact. And then right here I have some foil as well as an emergency space blanket. So you have shelter as well as container. That's the one thing that's hard in this kit or the hardest thing in this kit to create or to have is a container. So I do have, in case of an emergency, I do have the cup, you know, and I do have tin foil. So if I had to, I could take the tin foil and rock boil if I needed to. I could put it in a fire. I would prefer not to. But I could rock boil with it, and then I do have several of these Ziploc bags. So that is, you know, not the best containers, but still containers. Then I have the Night Eyes doohickey on there. And down inside this main pouch, I have a file, just for whatever, because sometimes I like to carve stuff. So having a small file like this allows me to do that. I have a lighter, Bic lighter. Always carry a Bic. That's my opinion. Bic is the best. I am a smoker, so I can tell you firsthand the Bic are some of the best lighters you can have. Then I have some more paracord, 25 feet. The orange paracord. I have a sharpener, just for like little twigs, easily get, you know, some tinder going so that you can get a fire. Some Big Red, just to keep the mouth wet if you need to. A signaling mirror, some Gorilla duct tape, and you can see that's a good bit. I took a nail and put a nail there. Come on, focus. Yeah, there you go. Put a nail there so that I could wrap the duct tape around it, and I have a lot of duct tape here, so that's cool. Just one of those disposable UST hand wipes. Good to have, you know. Right here, I have a little pouch that I made with a 5x magnification magnifying glass. I have an emergency whistle. And then in the very bottom we have some zip ties. So pretty much that's the kit. Pretty much everything you could need. It covers the full 10 Cs. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way real quick. Now I want to show you another set that I've been working on for a while. This is my belt kit. The belt I did not make. I got at Harbor Freight. They run for about $7 at Harbor Freight. As you can see, I took it home and then I burned it. Put runes all over it. TAC-HILL on the back of it. I have this pouch here added to it that I made. Basically what it is just a little area for me to carry one of these tins in. And then down inside of this tin, I have some magnesium, some jute twine, and then down inside of there, I don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, you can. Down inside of there is actually some super glue, some brass wire, good bit of brass wire, little candle, some more duct tape. This one is actually on a carbide bit. And then another bandana. The next item on there would be this here. This is a sheath I made for the silky gomboy that my friend Josh Frog Tack sent to me. It works pretty good. I made it on a dangler system, so you have this little piece here, D-ring, whatever you want to call it, and then it mounts onto that, and that snaps down, and then this goes around the belt and snaps, so it's got a dangler. The next piece we have on there is a knife I found at Goodwill. And then I went ahead and made it my own, so you got the TAC-HILL runes burned in there. The knife itself is a Chicago cutlery carving knife that I took and cut and then turned into a little bushcraft knife. This thing is like a razor, and it works so good. I really love this knife. It fits good in the hand, and it works really well. That's usually prime knife that I have with me. I'm thinking about putting a dangler on this just to even it out for the other stuff. And then the last piece that goes on the belt. Oh, by the way, I have this on the belt too. You guys see that? This is actually a piece for you carrying a pistol. It's just a lanyard for a pistol. You hook it to your pistol, and then if you drop your pistol, it doesn't fall away on the ground. The last piece of the belt kit is this little pouch here. And you can see the way I sewed it all in and everything. Down inside of here is just a very basic little kit. We have some magnesium. Again, we have a Bic lighter. And then we have a piece of flint, some char rope, some more char rope and char cloth, and then a file that I took and carved down to make a striker. It actually throws sparks pretty good. We'll see if I can do some right here real quick for you, and you can see. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but anyway, that shows you the sparks. So that is the belt kit, guys. Hope you guys like it. I don't know if I'm coming back full time, but I definitely wanted to make a video and show you guys this because I'm pretty happy with the kit, and I hope you guys are having a great day.